Hi, it's Allie from Inspiralized, and today we're in my kitchen and we are making my gluten-free zucchini noodle banana bread. Today we are using a spiralizer to spiralize the zucchini. You're gonna get these really beautiful green spirals in that zucchini bread, and it's a healthier spin on that classic dessert. And before we get started, just to point out some of the ingredients we'll be using, we have ground cinnamon for that classic baked dessert dish. We have a healthy baking oil from coconut oil, maple syrup as a more natural sweetener. We have almond milk and vanilla extract for flavor and color. We have salt, of course, and then that coconut flour, which I love to use because I think coconut flour makes everything a little bit sweeter. And we have walnuts for a nice little crunch, and we have mashed banana because this is a banana bread, and we also have a single banana, which we're gonna use as a fun topping. And of course, finally, the zucchini, which we need to spiralize. So we're gonna get right into it, and I'm gonna start prepping my zucchini. All you're gonna wanna do is slice the ends off flatly and evenly. For those of you who haven't spiralized before, if you wanna slice your zucchini in half, it'll give it better leverage when you're spiralizing. We're gonna take this banana, we're gonna peel your banana. You want one that's pretty ripe but not overripe. And then carefully with a paring knife or small knife, you're gonna wanna basically slice it in half. And then you're gonna get these two perfect banana halves, and we're gonna use these banana halves to top the banana cake that we're making today. All right, so now that we have our plate and we have our blade selected on blade D, we're ready to spiralize. So I'm gonna take this zucchini, I'm gonna just center it right onto the spiralizer. And I'm gonna push this back handle in here to secure it. And then we have the side handle here, I'm gonna grab that, and then all you need to do is turn the handle. And I like to use light to medium pressure when I'm spiralizing zucchini. And you'll see the noodles will just fall out the other side and onto the plate. So now we have our zucchini noodles prepped, and now we just need to grab some bowls, combine our ingredients. All right, so we're gonna start with coconut flour. Add that right to the bowl. And then we have the salt. And then we have baking soda. All right, and then we have some ground cinnamon. And you could add in a little bit of nutmeg here too for a little extra flavor. Now that we have our mixture here, we just wanna take a fork and mix it really well. You're just gonna keep mixing until you don't really see any more of those cinnamon clumps in there. And once that mixture is done, we're ready to do all of our wet mixture. So we're gonna start with the vanilla extract, and then the coconut oil, which I have melted, cooled to room temperature. And then we have maple syrup, which is a great all-natural sweetener. You could also use honey. And then we have almond milk. And I always have a little bit of almond milk set aside so that if I need some extra moisture when I combine all these ingredients, I have that right near me. All right, so now we are ready to grab these whisked eggs and add them into our wet mixture. And this last ingredient are the mashed bananas. So now we're done here. I'm gonna whisk this together. And then once this is combined, we're gonna add our dry ingredients to our wet. And I always find that gluten-free baked goods are a little drier than your normal baked good. And what's great about this is even if it is dry or looks a little dry, we're gonna add zucchini noodles, and the magic of zucchini noodles, the moisture releases from the zucchini when it's baking in the oven, and it makes the loaf or the cake, like we're making, a little bit more moist. So as I add them in, I'll just kind of pull them apart. I'll just break them with my hands, just a little bit, and then we're gonna mix again. And once you're done there, we're ready to add in the walnuts. And if you have a nut allergy, you can feel free to omit the walnuts. They're not crucial. All right, and now we are done with our mixture. We're gonna grab a cake pan, and I am going to add the mixture into this cake pan. And I'm gonna now press the mixture into the cake pan. So now once we're all pressed, the cake is pressed into here, we're gonna grab those banana slices, and I'm going to put them on top. And what I like to do here is just slowly push them into the batter. So I have my oven preheated to 350 degrees, and I'm gonna go pop this in for 40 minutes. All right, I'm ready to take it out. Here we go. All right, so here we have my gluten-free zucchini noodle banana bread, perfectly cooked. You have the nice browning on the top. Those bananas really have their natural sugars just pop right out. They're gonna be so sweet when you cut into them. And then of course you can see the green zucchini spirals popping out. This is the perfect balance of healthy and sweet, really fun dish, impressive to serve to guests because of those zucchini spirals, and I hope that you learned a fun new way to use your spiralizer today. Thank you so much for tuning in, and for more recipes like this one, you can head on to Inspiralized.com.